Hi, everybody. Welcome to your Read Aloud video for CR4, the Iroquois. We're going to get started right away here. I've got my questions ready, and I'm going to be looking for a couple questions to start off. What were the names of the 5 nations of the Iroquois, and what did the Iroquois call themselves? And here we go, the Iroquois. The New York Iroquois controlled most of the territory from the Hudson River through the Finger Lakes District to the Genesee River. They were organized into 5 nations: the Mohawks, Oneidas, Onondagas, Cayugas, and Senecas. Iroquois is a French version of the name given to them by the Algonquins. It means rattlesnake people. The Iroquois called themselves the Haudenosaunee, or people of the Lawn House. All right, so I think I've gotten answered one of those questions right there. What were the names of the 5 nations of the Iroquois, and what did the Iroquois call themselves? So I'm going to check those off. Get my tool ready here. 1 and 2. And let's highlight that in the reading. So here I'm going to make my highlighting tool just a little bit wider. Make sure that I'm semi-transparent. I'm going to use yellow, and there I see the names of those 5 tribes: Mohawks, Oneidas, Onondagas, Cayugas, and Senecas. And I also found the name that the Iroquois called themselves, the Haudenosaunee. So I'll grab my text box here. That was the answer to question 1. And also I found the answer to question number 2. I can just label that right there. Okay, next question. I am looking for what kind of people did an extended family include? Just give me a second here. I'm going to adjust my microphone. Also, where did members of each family live? So we'll pick up where we left off. The Iroquois family. An Iroquois family was an extended family. An extended family included several generations: parents, sisters and brothers, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and cousins, and numbered from 50 to 200 members. Each family lived together in one large lawn house. A lawn house child could always count on receiving attention because the adults shared the responsibility of caring for the young. All lawn house children thought of themselves as sisters and brothers. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, double check my questions again. What kind of people did an extended family include? And I think I found the answer to that, so I'll grab my highlighter. Extended family included parents, sisters and brothers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Yeah, those are all those people who give you Christmas presents, right? So I'm going to label that the answer to question 3. Okay, each family lived together in one large lawn house. Yeah, I was pretty sure I did find the answer to question 4 there. So, whoops, what am I doing? Changing the color of my text box. I meant to grab my drawing tool. Here we go. So, checking off question 3, but also 4, where did members of each family live? And I found the answer right here. Each family lived together in one large lawn house. Sounds like that could get pretty crowded. There's my answer to number 4. Okay, so I am now looking for who was considered to be the head of an Iroquois family, and maybe what was a clan. The Longhouse family was matrilineal, tracing its history back through the female line of mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and so on. The head of the family was, therefore, the oldest or most respected woman in the Longhouse, known as the chief mother. Well, I can see right away that I now have the answer to that question. The head of the family was the oldest or most respected woman, sometimes known as chief mother. And that takes care of question 5. And I'll now be looking for what was a clan and what power did women have over the men in the clan. Well, I think I'm going to find the answer in this paragraph, right? Because I'm looking at the heading, sort of previewing, and it says the Iroquois clan. A clan was a group of longhouse families with a common female ancestor. I can highlight that right now. No matter where they lived, members of the same clan were relatives and were not permitted to marry one another. So there's number 6. That's what a clan is. There were 10 Iroquois clans, each named after an animal or bird, such as the turtle, bear, beaver, or eagle. Not every clan was represented in every Iroquois nation, but 3 of the oldest clans, Turtle, Bear, and Wolf, had members in all 5 of the nations in New York. The political leaders of each clan were men, but it was the women who held the real power in the clan, for they appointed the men to their jobs. The chief mother, meeting with her female advisors, decided who should get each job, including the most important position of clan sachem. Women also had the power to remove from office those people not doing a good job. Oh, so they get to hire the men and they get to fire the men. And that would be the answer to number 7. What power did women have over men in the clan? I almost feel like I could highlight that entire paragraph, but I'm going to try to be a little selective here. They appointed the men to their jobs, decided who should get each job, and they could remove from office, which means they could fire the people who weren't doing a good job. So there's my answer to number 7. We are really hustling through these questions. And now we're going to be looking for number 8. What was Orenda? And maybe 9. Why did the Iroquois believe dreams were important? So I think we're at the top of second page. Well, top of the page on the right hand side. Here we go. The clan arranged religious festivals. It had sole rights to appoint clan leaders. The clan also acted to prevent feuds between families. If a dispute resulted in death, the clan paid a blood price to the victim's family. This practice prevented many feuds, saved lives, and assured law and order among families. So, no answer to the questions there, but just a reminder we've got a lot of smart words here. So, when we're done here, you're going to want to take your smart words check. Okay, again, we're looking for something about Orenda and dreams. Iroquois religious life. The Iroquois lived in a world full of invisible spirits. According to Iroquois tradition, Orenda was a spirit force that flowed throughout the universe and was part of all things. Humans and animals, plants and trees, the moon and sun, and the wind and rain all contained this spirit. The well-being of the person, the family, and the nation depended on having a good relationship with Orenda. Many ceremonies were performed to please the spirits. So, Orenda is a spirit force. Strong the force is in you. This kind of sounds like Star Wars stuff here. Well, I think that's really all we have to say. It's a spirit force that flowed through the universe and was part of all things. So that answers question number 8. The rest of that paragraph, they're just sort of elaborating. They're adding some more information about Orenda. Haven't found anything about dreams yet, but we will also be looking for who created the world according to the Iroquois. Dreams held a special place in Iroquois religious life. The spirits communicated with humans through dreams. Both good and bad omens were received through dreams. A war party might turn back if one of the warriors dreamed of defeat. All right, so dreams held a special place in religious life. Spirits communicated with humans through dreams, good and bad omens. So this whole section here, I believe, is answering that question number 9. Why were dreams important? Cross that one off my list. Now we're looking for who created the world according to the Iroquois, and then maybe later on, what did the False Face Society do? The Iroquois believed that good and evil were both natural parts of the world. This conflict between good and evil created balance in the world and was a major theme in the Iroquois story of how the world was created. Part of the story follows. Sky Woman created the world. She had twin grandsons, Great Spirit and Crooked Mind. Great Spirit made the seas, the rivers and valleys, as well as the plants, animals, and humans. Crooked Mind worked to undo the work of Great Spirit. Crooked Mind created anger, conflict, and warfare, and study halls. Finally, the two brothers fought each other for 2 days. Great Spirit pushed Crooked Mind over the edge of the world. Great Spirit was happy with the world that he had created. Crooked Mind ruled the night and was pleased with sounds of warfare. So we're looking for who created the world according to the Iroquois, and it was Sky Woman. Make sure we highlight her. She's an important person in the Iroquois religion. And that was question number 10. So there we go. Now we're going to jump to the back and we're looking for what was the False Face Society, or what did the False Face Society do? Healing. A common illness, such as a cold, was treated with herbs and other natural remedies. However, the Iroquois believed that some illnesses were caused by evil spirits. In these cases, a medicine society was called in to help. The best known of these groups was the False Face Society. The False Face Society called on the spirits to help cure the sick. Members wore carved wooden masks representing various spirits. By wearing a spirit's mask and performing the proper rites, a society member gained the power of that spirit. The spirit was offered sacred tobacco and cornmeal mush in return for helping cure a patient. The ceremony took place in the patient's home. Masked society members danced and sang around the sick person, accompanying themselves with rattles of turtle shell, gourds, or hickory bark. Hot ashes were blown onto the patient's skin at the point of pain. A cured patient was required to become a member of the society and help cure others. So let me just check that question again. What did the False Face Society do? And I'll find a quote that helps us answer that. How about this one? The False Face Society called on the spirits to help cure the sick. And I think that pretty much covers it. The rest of this is just explaining some details about this very, very unique secret group called the False Face Society. So we can label that question 11. And then we are done. So kind of a short reading today. A lot of smart words, though. Make sure you do that smart word check. And after that, complete your fill in notes. Thanks for listening.